Good afternoon, everybody. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with a interesting new alpha preview look at Stonehearth. This is the very first alpha release for the game. It's a interesting little that's the word I'm looking for here. Sandbox town building game with some interesting crafting and combat. Of course, though, this is the first build, so we'll have to see what we actually have in here for us, and you know, all the lovely little bits to it. Now, they actually managed to reach a lot of really good goals in their Kickstarter, including mammoths, friendly faction, the rabbit clan, which you can kind of see in the background there, a glacial biome, Mac and Linux ports, which is always good, pirates, ninjas, and politicians. Always welcome, except for the last one, maybe. New classes, the animal trainer and magma smith, dragon whelp, as well as other things as well. There we go, Founder's Manual. First, find a suitable spot for your new home. Make a spot with easy access to food. Wild berries often grow in the forest. Lumber. You'll need wood. When you're ready, click the banner and place it where you'd like to settle. Alright. So we just, you know, right-click to, you know, pan our camera. Left-click to drag ourselves around. Find a nice little place and just plant ourselves down. Plant a flag. You know, this area right here seems really nice. It's kind of, you know, in between all these little trees here. It's not necessarily close to any water source, but I actually like it. I would go up into the mountains here, but I think they would have difficulty climbing up there. So we'll place this banner right here. We'll build it in this area right here. That looks good. Yay! Welcome, my little minions. Setting up your base camp. You'll need to somewhere to store your supplies. Click on a small stockpile and place her down. Okay. Click and drag. So basically, it's kind of like, you know, towns, dwarf fortress, gnomoria, all that kind of stuff. So they'll go there, they'll set it up, take the wood, and start building our little stockpile. Start by gathering wood and stone resources, then building a workshop. Very well, I will do so. Thank you. Lovely. Keep it up, lads. Let me have him chop down this tree here. We'll kind of make a little groove into this tree. So I'll have him chop down these guys right here. Oh wow, they're getting quite a few little logs from those. Nice. What cool looking little dudes, aren't they? Now, as always, they're, you know, everything you see, the art, you know, the animations, the color palettes, the textures, all of that is subject to change, as with everything in alpha. All the features, everything is subject to change, especially since this is the first release for this. So yeah, take it as that. I'm assuming I can also, oh no, let's click this guy here. I'll chop these three down here. I want to build a workshop in the middle of all these trees. I'll also get rid of you as well. Go on, laddies. What do we have here? A fire pit provides warmth and light. Move this thing elsewhere. Let's move it right here. Let's give it a bit of stone here, though I'm not necessarily sure how I'm going to be able to actually dig it, but still, it's quite cool in and of itself. And God knows, yeah, like, you know, everyone knows I love this type of game. So, you know, RimWorld, which actually I've been meaning to do more on RimWorld recently, but I have not been able to refine my download link for that damn thing. So I've been trying to build it, or trying to play it, but I just don't know where the heck my... Let's build a carpenter workshop. Requires one wood resource. Makes things from wood, things you need, quite a lot. So honestly, you should really make this guy first. Indeed, I should. Alright, we'll place it right there then. Crafter's stockpile. We store his goods in his stockpile. We'll have it go over here. We'll have him store his goods right over here. Nice, I'm just panning just by. Alright. Everyone's hungry. I have no idea how to provide you guys with food. Wonder how much I would sell this food, how much I could sell this wood for back home. Nothing probably. The sun is set. Well, I guess here we are. I guess 1,000,000 miles away from civilization. Great. Okay, that's been built now. Promote. If we can craft, you promote a crafter to this workshop. Alright, let's promote somebody. Let's choose her. Alright. Let's see. To honor the steadfast efforts and resilience we hereby advance. Oh, right here. Choose citizen. Autumn Brightwell. To the role of carpenter on this day. Click to approve. Approved! Ha-ha! You are now a carpenter. Now build me shit. Build me cool shit. So she's getting used to her little... Ah! I love that. That was awesome, actually. Alright, so we have a bunch of different stuff we can make here. Picket fences, gates, simple wooden chairs, cathedral arch chairs, table for one, dining room table, basic bed, looks like. Craft one right now. I'm gonna create, let's say 8 of them. And then craft. And you can tell them whether it's open or it's closed. I really love this interface. This interface is nice. I really do like it. Like, I would prefer to be able to pan with my arrow keys, because that's just the way I am. But I still really, really like it. Let's see. Oh, no, I meant to build structures, actually. Let's build a simple room. Let's see if I can actually... Trying to figure out how to rotate it. Ah, right-clicking rotates. So we'll build our houses here in this little... It's a wall loop. Okay. Whoa, what the heck was that? Interesting. If you hold down control, you'll actually pull up the FPS indicator. And everything here. Batches, lights, textures, CPU times, animations. Very interesting. Build wall loop. That's good. Oh, hey, interesting. Ooh, I have to look around at that in a second when I get a chance to cancel this thing. Oh, wow. You can actually hold down space and see the wireframe mesh of the world here. That's actually cool. I'm finding out a lot of cool things here that I'm not even looking at. So, let's see. Try Alt. No, it doesn't do anything. Alright, let's get back to building this wall here then. We'll have this be a crafting area here. There we go. There we go. It seems kind of even. Except not really. Except not really. Oh. Everyone's froze for some reason. Everything's paused. I don't recall actually hitting anything that I shouldn't have. Weird. Well, that's alpha for you. I think I may have killed it. I can't actually move anything. Build structures. Simple room. Nope, I think I may have boned it. Whoops. Once again, Silver Dragon breaks the game. Okay, let's close that off then. Steam. Relaunch this guy. So since they did put it on Steam for this, I doubt it will be very long before it does get tossed on... oh, geez, what the hell? It resized itself to ridiculous proportions. Let me fix this. Apologies. Properties, in a window, edit. Nice little soundtrack it has. Let's drag this back down. Good enough. New game. So I guess I have to create a new area then, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? What can you do? Either way, you know, even at this, you know, early stage, I'm quite liking this. Just kind of like how I enjoyed. Oh God, now I'm trying to remember the name of it. Dwarf Corp. That's the one. Dwarf Corp. Even though it was incredibly early and was, you know, buggy as hell, I still enjoyed it. So yeah, it's always the potential, man. You know, just kind of like Dwarf Fortress, Cataclysm. You know. Towns, anytime that they have something new that they put into this kind of a type of game, I'm happy to see it because, you know, competition breeds excellence in that sense, you know? Ooh, well, we'll get started. We'll go here, I guess. Same thing as the last time, you know. We'll have this little area here to build our town and kind of play around in. Okay. Don't make it too big and make more stockpiles later, so I'll do that. This is up to you. Start by gathering wood, make resources, building a workshop. Will do. Chop us down some trees, boys and girls. Oh, let's get that big one over there, actually. Go chop down Big Boss there. Okay, first things first, let's get that workshop going here. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let me build not a workshop, a structure. Build a simple room for that workshop, actually. I'll even build it right over here by the trees. Whoops, and I crashed the game. Ah! Okay, I guess building it on top of something caused it to crash. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's try this again for the third time. Oh, it'll be nice in Alpha 2 or whatever when they fix some of this, fix those little crash issues. But then again, I'm finding a lot of those this way as well. So it looks like trying to build it either too close to my guys or on top of something else caused it to crash. The music might have also reset itself a bit loud. No, it didn't. Okay, we're gonna go. We are good. These new headsets I picked up are really, really good noise canceling headsets. So, you know, a lot of things I'm like, wait, I can, you know, I can't even hear myself talk properly. It's kind of like, I don't know, just odd to me. Okay. Chop her down. Okay, structures, S, simple room. We'll build a simple room over here. And then we'll build the workshop inside of it. Actually, what? I'm going to build a workshop outside of it, I think, or... Yeah, no, I'm going to put it right here. Can't adjust my angle at all here. It's unfortunate. Shit. Ah, damn it. I'll have to go like this, I guess. I'll just remove this tree here. Chop down that tree for me if you can. Thank you very much. I'd appreciate it, y'all. Seems everyone has gotten here okay. Well, almost everyone. Oh god, no. Who died? Who died? No! Let's promote Farstrider this time. No, Scarlet Northpoint. Yes. Scarlet Northpoint, I appoint you our carpenter. Now, get to work, girl. Let's see this animation in full. Ah, and done! Carpentry time. Alright, craft me some beds. Thank you. 8 beds. Okay, let's close that up. Oh, they're still building that one house. Oh, I like how they climbed that, though. It was kind of interesting. They don't seem to want to chop up that tree, though, which intrigues me. Possibly because the stockpile's there. Oh no, they finally chopped it down. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, if my name was Woodchuck, the answer would be lots. Note to self, find out later what a woodchuck looks like. I like that. I like that. It was funny. Alright. So I can see the oak log here. Now where is she at? Starving. Citizens need food badly. It's open. She's set to craft the stuff, but she's not really doing it. Okay. Wonder what happens if I delete that. I can't actually. Constructions and furnishings. Weapons and armor. Oh, I can actually get the practice swords, wooden practice swords, and wooden buckler here. Didn't actually notice that even. Huh. Wow, it is taking them a long time to be able to actually make use of that. Yeah, I can tell they're all starving, but I don't actually know what to feed them, sadly. Here's some stuff. Ah, there we go. Berry bushes. Gather berries. Whoa, could barely move there very well. Alright, let's have them gather these quickly. Assertion failed. Firing. Interesting. So I found the berry bushes for them to do their job there. Get some food. So they lit up the fire there for warmth. Now, the one thing I'm noticing is that, you know, this is a fairly simple house that I told them to construct here, and it is taking them a very long time to do it. Looks like they're all heading over to the berry bushes now, nomming on some berries. Delicious. Man, those are some oddly giant hands you guys have. And I'm sorry you were all sleeping on the ground, but unfortunately, she has yet to build anything for us here. So much so, I think I'm going to build another carpentry here and hope that they'll actually get to work. I'll build one bed at a time. It wakes up groggy from having to pass out on the ground there. There you go, boys. I have -1 wood right now. Berries are actually kind of growing on me. They've got that fresh, manured taste. Well, hurry up and eat your berries and get to work, because I need those beds, damn it. Don't want my little settlers here having to pass out. And there we go. Oh wait, I do have wood over here. They're just not actually picking it up. So they're not stockpiling the wood for some reason right now. I guess they're more, interested in eating something right now. We have, because it didn't really show up there for some reason. It's not listed as an item yet, I guess, flowers. Can't really dig in the ground as of yet, that I see. Alright, get to work, you lazy wankers. Lots of trees to be chopped and shit to get done here, so hurry up and eat. Needs food badly. Well, he's eating and not working, so... Huh. Well, I guess our citizens have finally got to that point in life now where they're just, not working and sitting around all day eating, chilling by the berry bushes. No, so we got a couple of them finally satisfied enough to get to work. Which is a good thing. -2. Obviously, the amount of logs we have should not be going into the negative. Alright, let me promote somebody else. Let's get Brightwell. Alright, you're promoted, my friend. Now go ahead and, summon your axe of power. And I'll try and get you to construct a single bed for me. There you go. I'll try to get him to maintain 1 in his inventory. Hopefully he'll do it. Because he'll pick up a log, he'll put it on the bench to work on it, and then it stops. Which means I'm assuming that's a bug right now that's causing them to be unable to craft properly. So he was going to put it on there, then he went to go eat instead. Should find Scarlet if I can. There she is. Huh. He's moving along here. Wooden wall, wooden column, wooden wall. Whoa! Kind of zoomed around here, but I almost wish I could speed this up a little bit. Nope, they don't appear to have any idea of what they're doing now. That is a shame. They're not kind of standing around doing nothing right now. I know the guy just gave carpentry isn't doing a lot either, so that's unfortunate. Let's try and get them to build another house, I guess. Another simple room. Well, they want to go build that, but they don't want to finish the old one for some reason. Nor do they seem to want to finish chopping down all the trees I've designated. It seems I also can't undesignate a tree that's already going to be chopped down. For a minute there, I was kind of worried they were using up a single piece of wood for each block, but that does not seem to be the truth of it. They take a single log and they build several blocks on this design. Here's the wireframe. Oh, it looks so cool, actually. I've seen them walk around like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. See how the FPS is doing. Not too bad, not too bad. Batches is going up. Everything seems to be going up a little bit here. I like how they create that kind of scaffolding there and start making use of it. Yeah, they're definitely screwing around a bit too much there. Then again, I don't expect too much from the first, like the very first release, you know. A lot of the times when it comes to alphas, we get a bit spoiled in getting a game that's, you know, almost seems like it's half complete as a first alpha release or something along those lines, you know, something that's really stable and has a lot of features and works really well, but, you know, in most cases, that's not actually going to happen. So, it's nice to even see some of the basics of this right now, as is. I would like to see a little bit more that I could make, but, or them at least actually, you know, actually making what I told them to make. Because I told them to maintain that stuff there, and they're not doing it. They are refusing to craft, so that's a bug they're going to have to patch out here in the next release, or maybe they'll release a hotfix for it, who knows, to fix this little bug here. Hopefully they do, hopefully they do. I'm sure they will hotfix it fairly quickly after this initial release in order to, you know, adjust it into working condition. Yeah, yawn. As much as, well, there is to do there. Because I'd like to see these guys, you know, actually making use of beds and, you know, dining tables and all that kind of stuff. Stockpiling food properly. You know, typical 3D Dwarf Fortress kind of stuff you would expect. Groggy from having to sleep on the unforgiving earth. Cold, unforgiving earth. Well, I'm sorry if that's what you feel, then build a freaking bed. Jeez. Support structure. Well, they seem to be doing a fairly good job now here. They're chopping down the trees properly and making use of the wood, but it takes them a very long time. I'm pretty sure this -3 in the top left corner is not helping at all. That's probably causing me some problems. Escape does nothing either. All I can do is place a stockpile or the one workshop that we actually have access to right now. Damn. But yeah, let me go. What else was on this thing here? I completely forgot about the stuff I was listing off there. It's my bad. And this thing also seems to have adjusted itself slightly, so it's not showing up properly. Apologies. Inner window. There we go. That's better. That's better. Anyway, what else did they add on here? I think I ended at the Dragon Whelp Bonanza. Player versus player city raids. Very interesting in that. New class, the Geomancer, I should say. Hostile faction, the Elementals. New class, the Engineers. Seasons at 380k made it in. Co-op multiplayer, festivals. Alternate planes, I should say. Alternate planes. Upgraded musical score. 3 playable kingdoms. And the final one that actually made it was the new playable race, the dwarves. Unfortunately, they never quite made it up to the $1 million mark for persistent connected world, where you would have, you know, your village here, and if you walked off like 10 miles in that direction, you would find another player's village. You know, you might be able to negotiate some kind of trade, maybe set up a road between your town and his town, and you know, that may still happen. That may still happen eventually, but that's what we got right now for that. All backers at the Dragon Whelp Bonanza. All backers at the $15 level and higher will receive a hyperactive baby dragon. Warning: may take centuries to mature. What? That egg? A kid found it in the stream bed yesterday. It's small enough. What's the harm? Select a party of adventurers to storm a copy for the... Well, actually, no, I'm going to read all these little bits and pieces here in their actual, you know, full detail. Mammoth Bonanza, all backers over 15 bucks get a cuddly baby mammoth pet. The Rabbit Clan, an ancient race of honorable subterranean lagomorphs, your potential allies. Glacier biome, snowy icy lands, unique building mechanics for igloos and forest. Frost forts, of course, the Mac and Linux ports. Pirates, ninjas, and politicians. Your wealthy, thriving communities will draw the attention of the Dread Order of Applied Equivocation. Unlike the straightforward aggression of goblins and trolls, these enemies will cheat, kidnap, and blackmail their way into your citizens' homes and coffers. Secret panel in the dead merchant's desk reveals a cheerful crest chased with the following motto: the AOE, backstabbing for our backstabbing for our better tomorrow. Anyway, the Animal Tamer. Tame wild animals and train up their young to work and fight by your side. Optimize food, building, and resource production through careful breeding and rigorous conditioning. Extra fine? I get. Extra fluffy? Sure. Keeps the kids warm in winter. Even the natural saffron yellow I managed. Though it looks like, though it took 3 generations and the weavers complained it came out more, chartreuse than goldenrod, but steel wool? Who's ever complained it came... who's ever heard of a sheep growing metal out of its skin? Anyway. The Magma Smith. Harness the Earth's energy. So yeah, it seems like they get up to this point here, and then they stop. They just stop chopping down the trees. And building this thing. Have they all gone off to eat, I guess? Yeah, they have. Oh, Jesus. Angle myself better here. Yeah, they're all gone off to eat now. As they always do. They just sit there, eat, and do nothing. No, they're still building it. They're still building it, so they haven't stopped completely. The Magma Smith. Harness the Earth's most destructive material to incinerate invaders and raise towering walls of black glass. Ha! I love this. Lad, I once saw a man bend fire and earth into a new continent for his people. The least you can do is dig your ma her new flower bed. Alright, of course you already covered the player whelp and the player raids. Storm a copy in other player cities, bring home their treasures. Leaderboards will rank and track the deadliest fighters and most impenetrable fortresses. Is it Stormlaw 47 has demolished 208 raiding parties. So on and so forth. New class, the Geomancer. Manipulate rock and stone to bolster your city's builders. Flattening or raising earth as the cause demands. Craft tireless golem workers so everyone else can take a much needed break. Enemy factions, the elementals. When conditions are just right, unstoppable giants of fire, rock, ice, and air rampage across the land, destroying everything in their path. Appease them or prepare your defenses. The Engineer, fiendishly complex traps, steam pumps, black powder. In his moments of genius, this master craftsman boosts your town's productivity with miraculous advanced tools and weaponry. In his other moments, yeah. With steam, human ingenuity, and enough pipes, anything is possible. Seasons, hoard food for the winter and farm up a storm in the summer as the 4 seasons cycle over your town. Building, farming, and fighting all gain new depth as rising temperatures parch the land and falling snow drives your settlers indoors. Snow Day! Co-op multiplayer, of course. Share a living world with your friends and family. Build sprawling empires of towns, cities, and castles. And unite in mutual defense against the towering threat of ancient titans. Very interesting for that. Festivals, join your townsfolk as they celebrate the popularity or popular holidays of like Solstice, Harvest, and the Monday of the 12 Golden Fruit. What? Properly provisioned festivals produce happy, energetic workers. Forgotten events invite the wrath of greater powers. No, it was not good. The known planes is what I was interesting. Alternate planes. Many dimensions lurk between the fabrics of reality, lured by the promise of untold riches and arcane secrets. Your bravest townfolk open portals to previously unknown realms. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, nice. Interesting. Upgraded musical score, of course. 3 playable kingdoms where we have the... Let me get the picture of this one better here. Oh, so the image is not found anymore, so let me... we have the... Oh god, I can't even see that far. The North Townsmen, basically, which are more your, you know, well-bearded northern men, looks like. Jeez, can't even pronounce that. What seems like the, you know, your typical wooden folk, you know, plainsmen and that, and then something that appears more Chinese in that sense, at least with the hair design that I'm looking at. I can't even read the thing from this distance right now. I could probably drag it over here so we all take a look at that. But anyway, 3 playable kingdoms. The dwarves, of course. While the 3 kingdoms are humans spread across the world's surface. The dwarves build up their own empire deep in the mountains and bedrock below. They will come complete with new art, entirely new play mechanics, more suited to the dwarven disposition, and new classes and crafting recipes. Nice! And of course the persistent connected world, which was something they missed out on. But let's discuss that anyway, shall we? Let's discuss that thing anyway. Your cooperative games will be available at, let's see here, offer a host your game of your own servers. There may be a required fee. All hosted games can choose to participate in entirely new gameplay modes without hosted cities. Here are some things we're thinking about. Cooperative games will be available all the time, not just when your computer serving the game is on. Establish alliances and supply routes between friendly player-controlled cities. Trade and global economy that spans all hosted games. Band several cities together to create your own empires. Very interesting. And there's even some level-up system when it comes to your settlers as well that they're working on. Boss fights, all kinds of crazy stuff going on there. Player-driven legacy through modding. So they are going to support modding and all that kind of good stuff. Let's see how well they're progressing here. Oh, they're all getting hungry now again. Just chillaxing by the fire here, it seems. Any more berries on these bushes? Or are they all just kind of chilling around doing nothing else? Because eventually it seems like the game does pause a bit, though I could be wrong. I don't think even all this time that we've been waiting now, I don't think they've built a single bed. No, they have not. So far, they have yet to build me even a single one of the items here on this list. So, regardless of what happens here, I am greatly looking forward to all the different, you know, things they'll be adding to this game over time. This will probably be the only video I'll do on this for a while, as I do want to wait for the next couple patches to kick in here to, you know, make things a little more playable. You know, have them all building everything they're supposed to properly. And all that kind of stuff. Stockpiling food maybe so they don't have to go a mile away to pick it up and eat it. And we can actually get a dining area kind of set up, you know, stuff like that. So, anyway, I doubt they're really going to do much else. They still haven't, pardon me, they still haven't bothered to complete any of this stuff here, so I'm assuming they just can't. And I think I'm just going to have to call it with that for now, because honestly, if they're not going to do it, then there's nothing I can do to get them to do it. Still, we discovered a couple interesting things, managed to, you know, get at least a look at its earliest concept here. So that was nice in and of itself. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Definitely thank you very much for watching, and expect another video or two similar to this here. Excuse me. Coming out here pretty quickly. Possibly, depending on, you know, what happens with the games I'm going to be trying here. Because there are a couple games I have backed up, including one that I had played in its original release, and I think I did a video on its original release, but have not done one since, that I'm looking in on. So we'll have to see what happens here. But regardless, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great one. Definitely do check out this game. Let me actually see here if they do have another pre-order system set up, just so I can, you know, make sure if you guys want to pick up this game. Yes, you can actually get the alpha. Wait, can anyone get the alpha, or is it just us who can get the alpha? Oh, yeah, 15 bucks, and you can pre-order Stonehearth for its release in the fall of next year. For 30 bucks, you get the game and the alpha. So, yeah, you can head over to their website, stonehearth.net, which I will also have in the description. They also have a development roadmap on there, which I just now noticed, and that's interesting. World generations currently at 50%, multiplayer 0%, game master 0, animals and denizens are at 10, buildings are at 20, Classes 10, engine and tech is at 70%. And they have all the various things they're working on there as well. I'm not going to list all those off here. I'll leave it to you guys to just check it out there. But still, just have some really, really cool stuff on there. So thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great one. And yeah, definitely check back later for some more Stonehearth. Silver Dragon out. Peace.